You're in the Business Insurance Zone with me, Steve Savant, National Insurance columnist and financial color commentator. And today we're talking about Index Universal Life and the total sales solution with Eric Palmer, probably one of the greatest marketing ideas he's come up with. We'll be right back.
When it comes to life insurance, annuities, long-term care, disability, or group pension plans, we're the news you can use.
Well, welcome everyone to the Business Insurance Zone. I'm Steve Savant, your host, and we're broadcasting live to a nationwide audience of financial advisors right here in Fountain Hills, Arizona, home of America's largest fountain. And with me today, day 5, is Eric Palmer. Eric, we've been talking about, in my view, the most illuminating turnkey marketing idea I've seen in my 30 years. And if you haven't seen the first 4 shows, I highly recommend that you see these shows. Today we're going to tell you how you're going to be able to be engaged in this, how can you participate, what are the rules of engagement, but you really need to see Monday through Thursday's show to really understand what we're going to be talking about today and why it's so valuable.
Right. Because,
hey, there's going to be limited participation in this.
Right, absolutely. Well, you know, we've identified that, of course, we can generate some leads. We've got a couple of different ways to do it. We've got this presentation. But this program is not just for anybody. So first and foremost, to get involved with this, you know, what you have to do is you have to come in, talk to us here at Brokers Alliance, and we'll talk about where your level of expertise is in terms of Index Universal Life. And there's some things that we have inside the IUL University that we've talked about that will probably start you on to make sure that you really have a good grasp of Index ULs. You have so many resources here at Brokers Alliance. You have a dedicated internal life marketer that runs illustrations, helps you educate. But this IUL University is really going to set the tone for having a decent understanding and being confident in the products. The second step is you're going to go to a website that we've created called iflagents.com. So IFL, Income for Life, iflagents.com. And on this website, you're going to see what you get. Okay, so as an IFL member, to become a member, an elite agent with a program, you're going to get access to your own dedicated webpage that has a bio about yourself, and it has the ability for consumers to watch these commercials live. So if you're out self-promoting on social media or whatnot, people can go to your little dedicated page and they can actually watch these videos, and if they're interested, you get the lead. So that's, you know, there's going to be some marketing, and we have some great ways that we're going to help you plug that page in and distribute it. The second thing that you're going to get, of course, is a download of this presentation. And I can't stress this enough, this is not a PowerPoint. No. This is probably the most sleek technology that you've ever seen in terms of presentations, and it's 100% customizable. Not customized to where you have to click and point and type in data, but you can actually cut and paste IUL illustrations directly into it and fully map out cost, cash value, and the full performance of that IUL compared to the numbers you'll plug in for their traditional plan. So you get access, you get to download this presentation, okay? You have the videos, you have your dedicated page, you have the presentation, and then we plug you in. Now, Brokers Alliance is going to take, like we mentioned before, we're going to run these commercials on national television. We're also going to do our own online social media blitzes, okay? So we're going to be generating leads internally here. Those leads are also going to be available for sale to our top elite agents. And I'm talking about an appointment set for someone to sit down and actually, they've requested an Index Universal Life illustration. So this isn't one of those types of lead appointment programs where, you know, you're meeting with somebody to generally talk about a retirement need or generally talk about something where you have to dig in and get down to the point. This is somebody that's ready to sit down and look at an Index Universal Life illustration in comparison to their own traditional plan. So they're asking you to give them the presentation. It couldn't be a more qualified lead. So for all the members that are in the program, those that are really successful with it are going to be the ones that have obviously access to the top quality leads, and also will have a choice of choosing from 4 other prospecting programs that we've put together that wrap around this. We have a 401k mailer, we have a direct life insurance mailer where people are requesting booklets on the values of life insurance, and we also have an internet lead program which is very traditional where people are in general are requesting quotes for life insurance, so there's a little bit more setup there. You know, the less setup or the less qualified are going to be more affordable. So for those of you just getting into the business, maybe you want to cut your teeth and get started, there's some options for everybody. And then of course there's going to be all these self-promotion materials that I've mentioned before. So we're arming you with an arsenal of ways to get in front of people and talk to people. So I call it the 3 Ps. It's people, presentation, and preparation. Okay, so people, we give you the prospecting, the presentation, we give you this program, which is just phenomenal with these built-in calculators, and preparation. We give you the IUL University, and all the resources in the world to learn everything he can about this and get help from us to illustrate it.
Now, when can people engage in this and say, hey, I hear what you're saying, I want to do it?
Beginning of August, we're going to go live. So everybody's going to get phone calls and emails, and we're going to let you know, hey, doors are wide open. And if you watch this, we're going to run this, of course, the first week of August. So everybody's watching us now. It's the first week of August. Call us now. If you're interested, call us now, because we'll start turning you on to the university. We'll get you started with the materials, and we'll get you started in the sign-up process. There's a monthly cost to this, okay? We're not asking for an upfront fee. There's no big, large charge to be in the presentation, but there's a small monthly cost to have access to the presentation, the updates to the presentation that are always sent to your computer. It downloads automatically. It keeps your presentation relevant, keeps your calculators calibrated, because those calculators are very proprietary, and it also keeps your videos that we promote or we put out more up to speed and more updated. So we're always evolving different versions of the video. We're always going to adapt to the consumer out there, and you're tapped into this, and we're talking about $39.95 a month. So for $40 a month, you can be a member of the program and have access to all these materials. If you want to take it to the next level and have our full-blown web-based solution, which is your bio page, the videos, the redistribution, the business cards, it's all in $99 a month. So cheaper than any other marketing program that's out there, but we're not doing this to get rich off of providing the presentation. That cost purely is to keep you updated, to give us the backroom technology to support you and keep this program relevant at all times.
Can you leave the program if you don't think it's working for you?
Absolutely, there's no obligation whatsoever.
It's not I have to stay in it for a year at $99.
Nope, every month.
Well, to me, if I'm getting all the, I'm just kind of an all-Monty guy anyways. I'd rather do the full marketing turnkey package. I don't want you to become social networking marketeers. We've already done that for you, all within case of a $99.95. Wow. You can write us about this at thebiz@brokersalliance.com or call 1-800-290-7226 or check us out on our website at www.brokersalliance.com. When we come back, we're going to tell you the end game and how this is going to make you a huge career.
You're listening to the insurance industry's #1 resource for products, planning ideas, carrier information, and interviews you can use. When it comes to life insurance, annuities, long-term care, disability, or group pension plans, we're the news you can use.
Companies in our business are always touting service, products, and underwriting. And we do that too. But here's the difference. Now enter the world of the elite producer with a value package that cuts us out of the pack. A BD that approves social media marketing of non-FINRA products and doesn't take an override. With the best competition desk in the industry, and for our loyal producers, a true group health plan. No one offers that. Brokers Alliance does. Well, welcome back to the Business Insurance Zone. I'm your host, Steve Savant. I'm with Eric Palmer. We're talking about Index Universal Life and this huge sales solution package, actually turnkey. And I think this is the kind of thing you said, Steve, I've been looking for something to move me up to the next level in my career. And I think this is it. And I don't want to be bombastic. I'm not trying to be full of bravado today. I think this is an excellent tool. I like the 99 package because it's all in. I'm totally connected. Everything's done for me. I love that. All I have to do is get out there and have the work ethic, right? The work ethic to follow up on everything we send you.
Well, absolutely. You know, we're trying to create a brand awareness with this, because what's really important in reaching out to consumers is reliability and recognition. Okay, so of course we want to make sure that the advisors that are using the program are using it, they understand it, they're educated on it, and they're devoted to it. Because when you look at the numbers, Steve, it's a game changer. It's a career changer. Now, we get people that call in to Brokers Alliance that are coming out of the health insurance industry. They're former real estate agents or mortgage brokers, and they're looking for a career change because those industries are starting to be affected pretty dramatically. So we get a lot of individuals that are completely new to the industry. Okay, so for those individuals, no problem. We have the training, we have the education, we have all the materials necessary to get you started on this track, and this will be a major impact on your career and on you financially in terms of what you can bring home.
I just want to encourage you. A lot of people are, a lot of our medical agents are leaving the medical field looking for alternatives, or maybe they're just looking for an alternative revenue. This is a huge opportunity. You say, boy, I don't have the training. There's nobody in the independent market that does it. Well, we do that.
Right.
And I think this is a huge, whether you're a PC agent, maybe you're a bank, maybe a registered rep in a FINRA, It doesn't matter. Those four are the big people that are coming into our business already as newbies into our product. Now we're doing a turnkey education, marketing, everything A to Z to help you succeed. And I think if you've been in the business a long time like I have, this is a next level up for actually being able to present. I mean, our first client sold a $62,000, our first producer sold a $62,000 target. And when you think about that, high-end, affluent Americans are looking for this, and they don't even know it exists.
Absolutely, and they're shocked when they see the numbers and they see the results.
Right.
So the presentation does a heck of a job of really getting their eyes to open up. So, you know, the newbies, hey, we got you covered. We'll give you the foundation to run on. Now, if you've been doing this for 30 years, or you've been successful in premium finance and exotic life insurance sales, no matter what you've been doing in the last so many years of your career, this is also something that can bring you to the next level. Are you looking to make another $100,000 a year? If the answer is no, then okay, sorry, maybe this isn't for you, but most of us are probably looking to make another $100,000 a year. So it's a career additive as well. It can actually bring you to the next level. You've got an existing book of clients, you have social media connections, there's things you don't even realize that you have as far as prospecting, and we built the tools to help you plug in and be successful on top of what you're already doing.
You were saying that, I think we looked at it, we were looking at the average target premium is like $3,600. About
$3,600, and think about this for a second. If you utilize all the different mediums out there, we've got television, we've got internet, we've got social media, Twitters, Facebooks, LinkedIn, okay? And then you have your existing book of business. Can you make 2 sales a month? 2 sales a month, $7,200 a target premium a month. Multiply that by 12 more months, okay? And let's say we're paying street level commissions. That's a significant chunk of change. That's a significant increase to your total overall salary. So, you know, I think just barely introducing this can be impactful on your practice. If you really dig in and you really want to focus on this and prospect with it, it could be a game changer. It could really take you to another level.
There's no doubt about it. We'll always have our indemnification part of our practice. We'll always be using life insurance in that mode. We'll be using it for inheritance, transfer assets, taxes, leverage, charitable giving. But the new mantra, and I mean it's new, and now we've packaged it, is really supplemental income that you can't outlive if it's done right, and the tax issues that Eric brought up, and also the beta risk, 0, right, on the beta risk, and the fees, the mitigate, all those things these calculators really address, and you can go in absolutely armed and confident when you make a presentation. And again, I love the infomercial because it kind of sells itself.
Oh yeah, and you know, and it's funny, we had showed this to one of our top advisors that works with large groups for health insurance. So the core of his practice is he sells group health insurance, and he has some companies that have anywhere between 50 and 300 employees, okay? Well, these companies are also companies that just so happen to be reducing the benefits on their 401ks and taking away some of their matches. So you have this large pool of employees that are somewhat disgruntled and they're not so much happy with the way their 401ks have been performing. So we've built the tools to allow even an individual like that to go in and just put down the commercial, okay? So after we showed him the commercial, he didn't even care about the presentation. He said, this commercial is so powerful that I just want to play this for the 300 employees I have at this one company. So think about all the different ways that we can apply these tools. In some cases, you don't even need the full package that we're giving you. You could just play this video and then have people line up to want to get their own customized index UL illustration. So it's that powerful, and I think that really elevates your confidence as a producer. And it opens up the door. Steve, you mentioned it. It's not always going to be an IUL. Okay, we might get a 65-year-old that goes, gosh, will this work for me? Well, maybe not. That might turn into another type of sale. Maybe there are some indemnification. Maybe we can look at some of the living benefit solutions. Maybe there's an annuity sale in there. But ultimately, you have their attention and you have them engaged and you have that sort of reliability because of the way that we've done our marketing and you come across confident. So it really does enhance your practice. There's no doubt about it.
To me also, don't forget, one of the most classic strategies that we've been doing ever since I've been in the business, dollar cost averaging into this kind of a contract, this kind of idea. Maybe they don't have lump sum, maybe they don't have big money, maybe they can't transfer their qualified plans into this because of the tax issues. Right. Dollar cost averaging can be a huge opportunity. And if you want it, I even have this for you. Just write me at the biz and I'll send you dollar cost averaging one-page report. All this week we've been talking about Index UL. This is a huge opportunity for you. That's the Buzz on the Biz. We'll catch you next week on the Business Insurance Zone.
The Biz is brought to you by Brokers Alliance, a national leader in insurance products, support services, and educational workshops. When it comes to life insurance, annuities, long-term care, disability, or group pension plans, we're the news you can use.